Hello everyone, Carson here, and in this video, I'm going to be solving Wordle number 1530 and New York Times Hot Sudoku for August 27th, 2025. So let's get this video started with Wordle number 1530. I'm going to start with the word bands. Alright, none of those letters are part of the word. They're all grey, so let's guess a completely different word, something like, chore? I don't know. Is that good? Um, Maybe something ER would be better? Um, I don't know. Um, like cuter? Okay, it is indeed ER ending, so I did kind of guess that correctly. T is also in this word, but not, it doesn't go third. Now I could go first. It could be timer. Actually, let's try that. It's quite a, solid guess. Okay, I've placed the T as the first letter. It's like between the T and E, I think there has to be another vowel, right? So maybe O? To Tower. Yes, alright, tower is today's final answer. Alright, I'll take it. Fourth attempt is not a bad performance, I would say. It's an alright result. Yeah, I basically guessed the ER pattern correctly at the end, and it's, a really common and straightforward pattern. Consonant, vowel, consonant of a, five-letter word. So I'll take it. Tower is today's Wordle answer. I got it in 4 tries. This is Wordle number 1530. Let's now move on to New York Times Sudoku. Again, today's August 27th, 2025. Let's start the hard difficulty Sudoku for today. These ones point left, and for now, I think that's all I can mark with ones. The digit 2 in block 8 is forced into this cell, then these 8s point up. The digit 2 in block 4 is forced into one of these two cells. The digit 3 in block 5 is forced into this cell, then these 3s point up. This 4 points down, and now that 3 occupy this cell, the digit 4 in block 5 is forced into this cell. Then the digit 4 in block 8 is forced into this cell, and in block 6, 4 is forced into this cell. We also have these 4s pointing left, so do these 4s, where these cells see this 4. Alright, there are only 2 open cells left in block 5. The missing digits are 1 and 5. So we know that 1 must appear in one of these 2 cells, but these 2 cells both lie in the same column, column 6. So a hidden 1 here helps place the 1 in block 8. This one, a hidden 1 here, and this one force the digit 1 into this cell in block 8, then these ones point left. Okay, this 7 points right, and this 7 points down. So in block 8, the digit 7 is forced into this cell. Well, it is only possible after I place the 1 and 2, so yeah. So these 7s force the 7 here, then these 7s point right. This 6 points down to force the digit 6 into row 7 in block 8. So if you've got a hidden 6 here, I can keep in mind of that. Don't think I can do anything immediately. Okay, right. The digit 1 in column 2. Actually, I noticed this because of the, mini X-wing formed by these ones. It's either that one goes like this or in the other way. So no matter how they go, the open cells that lie in columns 1 and 3 in block 4 cannot contain a 1, because either the ones go like this or like this. So these cells cannot contain a 1, so in block 4, the digit 1 is forced into one of these two cells. But of course, you can also say it by, prove it using, uh, with column 2 only. This cell sees 1, this cell sees 1, and this cell also sees another 1. So to fit the digit 1 into column 2, because it's still missing, right? 1 is still missing from column 2. So in column 2, 1 can only go into one of these two cells. So it is forced. Forcing 1 into one of these two cells for the column eliminates 1 from other open cells in block 4. So anyway, we've got a 1-2 pair here. The digits 1 and 2, both of them can only go into these two cells in block 4, or column 2. Both apply, so yeah. In order to fit both 1 and 2 into block 4 or column 2, I have to make these two cells reserved for 1 and 2. So these two cells form the 1-2 pair, which eliminates all other digits from these two cells. Now 7 is certainly not 1 or 2, so 7 is eliminated from this cell, or eliminated from the 1-2 pair. With these 7s, the digit 7 in block 4 is forced into this cell. Then these 7s point up. Sorry, 7, not 8. Well, technically, 1-2 pair here makes the other three open cells in this column a 3-6-7 triple. Okay, and 9 is also not 1 or 2, so 9. After eliminating 9 from the 1-2 pair, the digit 9 in block 4 is forced into column 1. So 9 here, and a hidden 9 points down. And I think that's all for the 9s. Oh, never mind. This 9 points up, plus 9 points right. So in block 2, the digit 9 is forced into row 2. So this 9 and a hidden 9 here points right. Oh, well, um, I forgot about this. There's a hidden 6 here, which eliminates 6 from this cell, right? Remember that in block 8, the digit 6 is forced into one of these two cells, which both lie in the same row, row 7. So a hidden 6 here eliminates 6 from this cell, and I mentioned previously that 1-2 pair here makes the other three open cells in this column a 3-6-7 triple, but now this cell cannot contain 6 nor 7, it must be a 3, leaving a 6-7 pair up here. Well, these 3s point up. And these 3s points right, this cell sees another 3. And now I can place 3 in row 3. This cell sees 3, this cell sees 3, this cell sees 3, and this cell also sees another 3, but 3 is still missing from row 3, so I have to put it somewhere. So the digit 3 in row 3 is forced into this cell, because all other open cells in this row see another 3, so this cell is the only cell available for 3 in this row, so I must put it here. Well, then it helps place the 9 in this cell in block 3, and 6, 7, and 8 are the missing digits of row 3. This cell sees a 7. Oh, but 6-7 pair eliminates 6 and 7 from this cell. Okay. I mean, you can think about the other way. These three cells contain 6, 7, and 8, but if this cell was a 6 or a 7, it would completely break this pair. Or, more, in simpler words, this 6-7 pair eliminates 6 and 7 from this cell. Because this cell sees both of the cells involved in the 6-7 pair. So it can't be 6 nor 7, it must be an 8. And these 8s point down. Apart from 1, 8, and 9, 6 is the remaining missing digits of block 7. But again, this cell sees a hidden 6. So among the missing digits of block 7, This cell cannot contain 1, 6, and 8. So this cell must be a 9, leaving 1, 6, and 8 to the remaining 3 open cells in block 7. So this cell's a 9. This 9 points right, so the digit 9 in block 8 is forced into one of these two cells which both lie in the same column, column 5. So a hidden 9 down here eliminates 9 from this cell, and actually gets 9 placed in this cell in block 2. Well, the digit 2 in block 2 can immediately be forced into this cell, then 2 in block 3 is forced into this cell, then 2 in block 6 is forced into one of these two cells. This cell sees a 2. 7 and 8 are the missing digits of block 3, and in column 8, 5, 7, and 8 are the missing digits. This cell sees 8, this cell sees 7, and this cell sees 5. Alright, in row 7, 5, 6, and 8 are the missing digits. This cell sees... Alright, this cell is known because 1, 5 pair means that this cell contains the only other missing digits of column 6, which is a 6, leaving behind a 5, 8 pair in this row. 5, 8, and 9 are the missing digits of block 8. Oh, is this a 5, 8 pair? This is. Alright, so as you can see, well, I've already proved it by the markings. These two cells only contain two certain digits, 5 and 8, and notice how they both lie in the same block. So how this works is that, not remember, but keep in mind that in Sudoku we cannot leave cells to be empty. No empty cells allowed because that would break the Sudoku puzzle. So to avoid empty cells, I have to keep both 5 and 8 in these two cells. Yep. I have to keep both 5 and 8 in these two cells. The only possible combinations are either 5, 8 like this, or 8, 5 like this. So no matter the order, I have to keep both 5 and 8 in these two cells to avoid these cells from becoming empty, because all other digits cannot go here. So, keeping both 5 and 8 in these two cells form a 5, 8 pair. So, 5, 8 pair here eliminates 5s and 8s from all other open cells in this block. Because they both, the common thing they share in this pair, the two cells involved in the 5, 8 pair, they lie in the same block. They lie in block 9. So 5, 8 pair here eliminates 5s and 8s from all other open cells in block 9, which eliminates 8 from this cell. Okay, 8 is guaranteed into one of these two cells, which eliminates 8 from this cell, and for the column, it now cannot be 5 or 8, it must be a 7. Alright, and then this 8 makes this 5 and 8 this way, which comes back making this 5 and 8. Alright, so that resolved quite quickly. 5, 9 pair down here makes these two cells up here a 3, 8 pair. Now in block 9, 3, 6, and 9 are the missing digits. 3 is forced into this cell, and in column 4, 5, 6, and 7 are the missing digits. This cell sees 6. Apart from 1, 3, and 4, and 6 and 7, let's see, 5 is the other missing digits of block 1. Oh, this cell sees a 5. Wait, am I blind? This 5 was given from the very beginning, but anyway, 5 and 9 this way to complete block 8, which makes this 9, 6, and, oh, yeah, alright. For rows 8 and 9, this cell is completed but with a 6, and this cell sees an 8. So 8 and 1 this way. Alright, 1-2 pair cannot contain a 6, with this 6 pointing up. The digit 6 in block 4 is forced into this cell. Then 6 in block 6 goes into this cell. Then, the digit 4 in block 4 is forced into this cell, leaving 5 and 9 in these two cells. These two well, sorry, this cell sees a 5, so 5 and 9 this way. These 9s point right to force the digit 9 into this cell in block 6. This cell for the row is completed with a 1, 5, and, let's see. For column 7, 2, 7, and 8 are the missing digits. This cell sees 7, this cell sees 8, and for column 9, 1, 7, and 8 are the missing digits. This cell sees 7, and this cell sees 8. Alright, so now, column 1, yes, 5 cannot go into these two cells, but, oh yeah, this cell sees a 1, so 1 and 3 this way, which makes this 3 and 8, 8, 7, 1, 8, 2, 7, 1, 2, and for the column, this cell sees a 4, so 4 and 5 this way, which makes a 7, and this Sudoku puzzle is complete. Alright, I finished today's New York Times hard Sudoku in about 14.5 minutes. So I would say the Sudoku puzzle is mostly straightforward. To me, straightforward, I basically solved the whole Sudoku puzzle quite smoothly, and the key spots I don't think were too tricky, but I will go over them as a quick summary. So I feel like the key spots include, well, towards the beginning, the 1-2 pair. You can say by block 4 or for column 2, both work. You can actually spot it with the help of the mini X-wing formed by these ones. So that kind of helped find the 1-2 pair, or you just directly look at, you simply look at column 2, and you can still find the 1-2 pair. Alright, so 1-2 pair here, made the other 3 open cells in column 2, 3, 6, and 7, but with the help of a hidden 6 here, a hidden 6 which lies in row 7 in block 8, it made this a 3, and 6, 7 pair up here. And then for other key spots, I feel like the 6, 7 pair here helped with placing this 8 for the row. Yeah, for the row. Place the digits 1 by 1 for row 3. Yeah, 6, 7 pair make this an 8. Similarly, towards the end, in column 8, there was a 5, 7, 8 triple here, but another 5, 8 pair in block 9 eliminated 5 and 8 from this cell and made it a 7. So yeah, 5, 8 pair in block 9 make this cell a 7 and completed column 8. So yeah, I mean, apart from these, other key spots were just kind of, you know, marking down cells and, I mean, marking down digits that go in a specific pattern, you know, such as the T shapes and whatever. So I don't think there were too many tricky spots. I've gone over the key spots. So yeah, 1-2 pair over here, 6, 7 pair placing this 8, and 5, 8 pair placing this 7. So I feel like those are the key spots. If you have any other questions or difficulties, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'll be glad to reply you, and hopefully this video helped. So yeah, mostly straightforward to me. Alright. Today's August 27th, 2025. In this video, I've solved Wordle number 1530 and New York Times Hot Sudoku for today. I'll see you all next time. Bye!